guess you mentioned the Chiefs and their season. It's officially over. It was over for me after the Texans loss. I've still support the boys. Put the jumper
Mm-hmm.
on today, but it's not a proud one. And I think just the worst news coming from that game. Do you know what? First of all, big up the Chargers. As much as their fans are annoying, their admin on Twitter was actually a good post. They actually swept the Chiefs. So fair play to them. They've fought through. Justin Herbert, he hasn't played well recent, but he's fought through. He was all right that game after his pick. He's fought through with this injury. And they're just getting it done. Next man up. No matter who gets injured, someone else is shining. And yeah, just managing to stifle the Chiefs, which a few teams have had that chance to do of recent. And the big news from that game is Patrick Mahomes has torn his ACL.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the worst news we could have got from the game. We don't like to see our super duper stars in any league go down, but especially not the superstar in the NFL.
Yeah.
Um, Sad news, very sad news, but I feel like it gives him an actual chance to rest and recover for once. I feel like the Chiefs have played like extra seasons worth of time with all their
Hmm.
post seasons and, consistently getting to the AFC Championship game and majority of the time getting to the Super Bowl. He's played like probably 2 extra seasons more than his actual seasons have said. Do you get what I
Yeah.
mean? Just games. So as bad as it is, I think it gives him an opportunity to actually rest and recover. I feel like if they had lost that game, they would have sat him down anyway. But I know the knee was bothering him for a few weeks, according to the
Yeah.
pro. But as soon as I saw it, I said, I think, yeah, that's him. That's him done. But I feel like for the Chiefs in general, it's also, as you said before, it's also a wake-up call. You now have to understand that Patrick Mahomes is not invincible and you need weapons around him to help him out. Because
Hmm.
if this year showed us anything, it showed us if one man cannot do it all.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? And you can't be sticking with the same old things and thinking they're going to work when everyone else is evolving. If you think you can stick with Travis Kelce, who's on the brink of retirement, Chris Jones, who's aging out, and no receivers, really, do you get what I mean? Or no
Hmm.
name receivers, no number one receivers, you're not going to get anywhere.
Yeah.
And it gets to a point. It gets to a point where it reaches its course. And I feel like it reached its course with this specific version of the Chiefs. And
Hmm.
obviously, it will be the reset you need. Patrick Mahomes will obviously be fit for the start of next season, hopefully. And you can probably go into the draft some people that you want, make some trades for people you want, upgrade your damn locker room. That's what you need to do as well, owner. I'm going to be honest, because that's why no one ain't coming there. Yeah, but invest some money into the facilities and then
Uh,
go again.
that's the thing though. Like again, I feel like the year after Tyreek left when they won the Super Bowl, because of the way they done it, it goes back to me saying the complacency kicked in because he kind of did something people don't usually do like that. Do you know what I mean? Especially when they were expected to fall off then and there, and
Mhm.
then they go back to back. They go back to back and win another Super Bowl, and then they go for the treble. And each season, you could see it's like his numbers were declining, but he's playing the like postseason wasn't. He was clutch and everything, but it's just like everything just started to. It's only a matter of time. But the flip side is you have to ride the storm as well. Do you know what I mean? Because you're never in those situations. But it then comes to like say trade deadlines, trades. Obviously, you're not when you're getting that far in the season, you're not going to get high draft picks. Because just for argument's sake, last 7 years they've been getting the 31st and 32nd draft pick. Um, if he is injured longer than the start of next season, I genuinely think they should potentially. If he misses half of next season, I genuinely think they should just. He shouldn't play the whole of next season,
That makes
and
sense.
then whatever they do record wise, not necessarily tank because I don't feel like they'll be good anyway. So if they keep Gardner Minshew, they stay. He's serviceable, but really delve into the draft because this year they're actually gonna get a decent top 20 draft pick,
Exactly.
and
Exactly.
then next year if they don't do good, obviously it's not good as a team for that moment, but long term it could be super beneficial in terms of who they draft when he is fully healthy and stuff like that.
Mhm.
So, but then Yeah, knowing him, the fact that he played on this injured knee, if he's healthy, he's gonna, like you said, if it's gonna be in 9 months, he's gonna be ready for the start of next season.
Yeah, yeah, it's Mahomes. I think he will want to play. I think he'll want to get back to where he's knowing his level.
Mhm.
Uh, and I think it'll be good for him just to take a seat away from things for a while.
I agree,
Because you know when you're in the full thick of it all the time, like
bro. It's
it
been
might non
non-stop, like
since nonstop since the second year since he started. So how many years is that? Like 7, 8 years?
seven straight AFC Championship games.
7 straight years of nonstop long
Like
season.
deep. He never goes to the Pro Bowl.
No, that's the thing, and he gets less rest than everyone else because your season finishes later, and then everyone starts earlier. So, do you get what I mean? And they're adding more and more games, so you're just getting less rest, and it catches up to you. And you could see for the main quarterbacks, Josh Allen, touch wood. I don't want him to get hurt. So,
Mm,
he's the only one that survived the injury bug so far out of the top four. Do you get what I mean?
yeah. But
So,
even this season on him, there's been a few occasions where he's been hurt in games, and you'll
mm,
think, "Oh no, please don't be seriously injured," innit? Do you know what I mean?
exactly.
So, and
So,
it goes back to my point. Who were we talking about at the beginning? Where Joe Burrow, sorry, where
mm,
these things can you'll think, oh yeah, like because Mahomes is chasing Brady, a lot of people think, oh yeah, maybe he can play as long as Brady. One, that is out of the question. But then two, these kind of injuries just take years of these guys' lives. Like
mhm,
we don't know how long Mahomes can play for him to even have a sniff of chasing Brady. Do you know what I mean? And then
exactly.
back to Burrow earlier on, again, referencing Lamar and Josh, if they don't get to the Super Bowl this year, when are they going to get to it? Because the young guys that are coming in, bro, they're all good. Like no matter if you're better, if they're good and they've got better teams, which the NFC shows, for instance, or the teams that are leading in the AFC, it's like,
Yeah. Very true. Very true.
so
But,
the Chiefs, it's a Mahomes' injury is the bad icing on the cake of this season of a big reset and regroup, rest. But the coach, there needs to be some form of changes in the squad personnel as well as maybe the coaching personnel. Because when we were chatting last night, I was like, bro, since Eric Bieniemy, as lot as he used to take, since Bieniemy's left, the Chiefs' offense does not look nice. I remember
mm,
a couple postseasons ago, they had to call him in for the postseason.
yeah.
I think it was 2 years ago when they won it back to like the San Francisco one. It's like he like people might have complained about him, but the thing Tyreek Hill always used to say, Mahomes used to say, is like, bro, he does not let anyone fuck about, basically.
Yeah,
And the
it's true.
Chiefs' offense has just gone so stale. Like they literally, you're watching, you'll be like 3 and out. Oh yeah, long drive, long drive, long drive, field goal, 3 and out, long drive, long drive, long drive. We'll get a touchdown on third or fourth down. It's just like
Yeah.
the flip side when you watch Detroit LA, that game was so entertaining, bro.
Yeah. It's true.
So anyway, but yeah, that's the Chiefs season done. So thankfully we don't have to talk about them anymore.